Greetings, gamer guys and gals. Welcome to part 12 of my Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. And today we are taking on Gym Leader Iono in Levincia City, which is the electric type gym. Last time we had a bit of a fight with some of her streamer pals who happened to be probably her biggest donators. They were also guys too. Intriguing. Let us go ahead and take on this gym. I see Iono gave your performance the thumbs up. Amazing job, Zeke. Well done on clearing the gym test. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge the gym leader, Iono, the supercharged streamer? Yes, we are. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Gosh, she looks so cringe. Your eyeballs are mine, caught in my electro web. Who's a what's it? Iono. Hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. It's time for the Iono zone, everybody. Today's challenger is flying high like a Wattrel. Let's Zeke. Yay! How are you feeling about this battle, Zeke? Ready to do my best? Like I can't lose? I'm honestly a little worried. I'm honestly a little worried. Oh, playing timid, eh? Nah, I don't hate it. Alrighty then, who's ready to see me kick some butt? Electro King gave 5,000. Looks like you're getting all hyped. Ah, thank you muchly, Electro King. Gave 5,000. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. The tongue-in-cheek. This game has way too many funny references. Way too many funny things just blasting into them. About modern culture being just trash. Let's get this show on the road. How strong is our challenger? I don't know. Let's find out together. You are challenged by Gym Leader Iono. And she sends out her Wattrel. Alright, we're starting this battle with a Tauros. Give me a battle that'll electrify all my viewer pals. Intimidate. I think Wattrel is an electric type special attacker. So let's go ahead and flame charge. Speed Rose. Perfectly viable. Alright, so, special attacker, yes, but the interesting thing is that she gave her Wattrel a physical type move. I like Headbutt. I have a problem deciding whether I like Headbutt, Facade, or Body Slam more as normal type moves. And yes, we're going to actually switch Pokemon here because we haven't used Cyclizar yet, and I want to. Seeing that Cyclizar is a Dragon Normal type, he resists the Electric type, which is one of the beautiful things about Dragon typing. Dragon typing, in my opinion, is far better defensively than it is offensively. Doesn't mean you can count it out offensively, but I love the defensive type of being able to just flat out resist all of the elemental moves. Water, grass, fire, electric, so on and so forth. So let's see. Rapid Spin. I mean, we really only have Breaking Swipe here. And it's not that good. Wow, that's actually kind of weird. Alright, Spark. Ah, man. It's a 60 base power move. And you would almost say that, like, that looks like it's doing a bit too little damage for it to be a 60 base power move. I'm almost certain the Cyclizar doesn't have a minus nature or anything like that. Then again, that Belly Bolt, if I'm not mistaken, is a pretty defensive Pokemon, so that could also be the issue. And break out the Breaking Swipe. Much better damage. Electropomorphous, or whatever you want to call it. Not very effective, and because of the Breaking Swipe, we're actually doing a fair bit of damage here, as well as just kind of ripping on this Pokemon. And Water Gun. So, yeah, she's switching to Water Gun because of the fact that, like, she's now, what? Lower on physical attack by 3? Yeah, so the fact that there's only 2 types that resist Dragon moves makes Dragon a good attacking type also, but it's not good in the fact that it only has 1 super effective hit in itself. Alright, we're going to replace a move with Bite, because why wouldn't we? Now, I do like having status moves on your Pokemon. Growl is kind of not really that useful, especially because we have Breaking Swipe, but again, we're not going to use Tackle. Like, I'm never going to use Tackle, period. Just never going to use Tackle. Yeah, let's keep our Pokemon in. This is another physical attacker, so Breaking Swipe will actually be pretty darn good. Ooh, Cyclizar's attack fell. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a Breaking Swipe here. And then we're actually going to switch out after the fact, because our attack was intimidated. Yes, let's... I wonder, can I change? No. Nope, I cannot change, like, the moveset order there. Let's go to Tauros. Tauros needs some experience. And besides, Tauros has the good old Intimidate as well. So she's going to get a bit of a taste of her own medicine here. And there's Bite. Not only is it intimidated, it's not stab, it's kind of a weak move, and I resist it. So let's go with a workup. Attack Rose, and then an inconsequential special attack Rose. And then we are going to use Flame Charge. Don't have to worry about static with this Pokemon. And Luxio fainted. No, we're not going to switch out, but she has a Miss Magius? Oh no, this isn't good, loyal fans. I need to hear your cheering. Give me all you got. And she sent out Miss Magius. But that's definitely not an electric-type Pokemon. Very intriguing. Let's go with Flame Charge, shall we? Come forth, shiny little light bulb. I'm not done yet. Iono power, go! And she's terastallizing. I can only imagine that she's going to be changing this Miss Magius to an electric type. Yes. Which is actually kind of super brilliant. I love this. If I'm not mistaken, Miss Magius has Levitate as her ability. The only thing with that is I can use my rough and tough moves, my fighting moves on her now. Which I'm going to do. I'm going to use Double Kick because it's essentially higher base power than Flame Charge, because it's 2 hits of 30 rather than 1 hit of 50. Tauros is confused. Alright, we did not hit ourselves in confusion. Oh, wait, we did? Oh. And Tauros is gone. That's a shame. Alright, so we can bring back out Cyclizar. I actually think I want to do that just because, like, I think it would just be a good idea in general. Let's go with a Breaking Swipe. This isn't going to be that useful concerning its secondary effect, but damage is there. Confuse Ray. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch out to Cloth now. Reason being is because I actually want Cyclizar to get this experience. I kind of wanted Tauros to get the experience too, but you know what? Things come and go. Actually, you know what? Veluza would like some... Veluza would like some battling here. So let's bring in Veluza. Very cool Pokemon, in my opinion. Especially with the moveset it has, and its hidden ability. Alright. Aqua Jet. The opposing Miss Magius fainted. Aqua Cutter, yes! We will gladly pick Aqua Cutter here. I mean, Aqua Jet isn't that great. Pluck would be okay. It's not... Pluck is good, specifically for fighting the grass types that we would have to deal with. Let's go ahead and keep Pluck. We're actually going to get rid of Water Pulse, just because that is a special type move, and we don't need a special move. Considering that even though Veluza doesn't have bad special, Veluza has much better physical attack. You're as flashy and bright as a 10 million volt Thunderbolt, friendo. And I got a decent amount of prize money. Our challenger came out victorious. Well done, Zeke. You're both so strong. Whoa, oh no. I hate to say it, but I lost. Thanks for cheering me on anyhow, my loyal fans. Well then, what does our challenger get for beating me? The lean, mean, streamin' queen. I'll tell you, Zeke, you win a gym badge. Woohoo! Screen cap this quick. This'll be a shot you'll want to save in your brain spaces forever. And Levincia gym defeated in Victory Road, and that's not a picture I want saved in my brain space forever. By the byesies, with 3 gym badges, Pokepals of up to level 35 will be easier to catch. They'll listen to you when you ask them to do stuff too. And as my thanks for such a sweet pick, I'm going to give you a TM. 48 volt switch. Yes, love that move. Now, it's not my favorite switching move. It's actually probably, I don't even know if I would call it second favorite, but I do love U-turn. U-turn is my favorite switch move, just because there's nothing that is immune to it. And there's plenty of things immune to flip turn and volt switch. And that's just not something I'm cool with. If any of you found our electrifying battle to be shocking, go smash that subscribe button. Your eyeballs are mine. Caught on my electro web. Who's a what's it? Iono, the supercharged streamer. Catch y'all later. That was so tongue-in... I love it. That was so tongue-in-cheek. I just love it. Pardon me. Hello. You just defeated the gym leader, yes? And your name is Zeke, if I recall correctly. Tell me, do you seek to become a champion? Why, yes. Yes, I do. Just what I hope to hear. You have a rare talent, especially for your age. Aim high, greater heights are within your reach. Oh, but I've gotten ahead of myself. I am Geeta, chairwoman of the Pokémon League, the organization that runs these gyms. As you seem to be collecting gym badges, I suspect we'll meet again down the line. Until then, good day to you. She looks almost like I want to say she's a relative of Nimona. I would say, like, betting on it, that she is a relative of Nimona. Obviously don't know that, but I would bet on it. Alrighty, so I think we're going to check our map to see any kind of destinations near us that would be cool to take on. Alright, so... Alright, this is interesting. We have Starfall Street Mela of the Skedar Squad? Shedar? Gosh, these names are kind of wacky. Or we actually have this Titan badge. Being real with you, I actually think it's beneficial to do as many Titans as you can reasonably early. In order to get your movement abilities with Koraidon as quickly as possible. I don't believe that this Titan or this Titan are at all within your reach. But Cloth, Bombardier, and this third Titan are probably very much so within your reach. Especially considering that this is literally a Steel Titan, so if you have Fighting, Fire, Ground, Pokemon, moves, you're probably going to be... it's probably going to be easy pickings, let's be honest. I'm actually going to set this as destination for next journey instead of Mila next. This is the cool thing about this game. You can choose to do whatever you want in whatever order. Now, the uncool thing about this game is that you cannot choose the order and expect a good challenge. So if you were to like skip to the end, you're going to get an incredible challenge. But if you're leveled enough to beat it, and then you go back and beat Katie, for instance, she doesn't scale. I don't like that. But not everything in the world is perfect, is it? So we're going to go ahead and go towards that Path of Legends right away. Alrighty, so running on down. We're definitely going to go for this Path of Legends first, just because it makes sense in my opinion. Because the movement abilities are not only useful, but they're kind of like super duper necessary in consideration of how this game works. And in consideration of like wanting to travel, go see things, make sure you have everything, collect a lot of Pokemon, so on and so forth. You kind of want to be... you kind of want to be active about that. And being able to explore more because your Koraidon has more abilities to explore is just awesome. Yo, Zeke. So somewhere in one of these mines that are around here, we should find the lurking Steel Titan. Rumor has it that that thing's staggeringly huge and real long. You'd think a Pokemon like that would be easy to spot. I wonder how it stays hidden. Maybe it's super fast. If that's the case, riding that Pokemon of yours might help you catch up. So we're going to have to chase it? That would be intriguing. Intriguing, but kind of weird if we would have to chase a Pokemon like that. Oh, I almost ran into those Q-Font. Alright, is it in here? Looks to be like that's the case. I've arrived at my destination. What is going on here? Okay, so we are having to chase the thing. And we're just looking at this Orthworm menacingly. I almost said venacingly. Or Thorm. Alright, so why do we start Pokemon? Oh, our Tauros is fainted. That's kind of a shame. Well, let's go ahead and U-turn, shall we? We were just talking about that being one of my favorite switch moves of all time. I actually am kind of underprepared for this. Steel moves. He likely has a steel move, which means he's going to do a lot of damage to my Cloth, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Alright, so, Flame Charge or Will-O-Wisp here. Let's deal some damage. Ooh, he's faster than me? Well, let's see what happens here then. Alright, so Rock Smash. Alright, we avoided the attack. I wonder if that would KO, actually. Rock Smash again. I'm glad you used Headbutt instead of Iron Tail, but we flinched, so that's not exactly great. And Wrap, one of the least useful moves ever. Why does this Pokemon know that? Like, it keeps me from switching out. Great, you know, that's not exactly going to change the fact that you're going to lose. Well, I say going to, but if this dude hits me with a single Iron Tail, we're actually going to lose. Alright, that Wrap is doing a lot more damage than I thought it would. Alright, don't flinch. Anger Shell, Attack Rose. Special Attack Rose, Speed Rose. Alright, so we've got to do some pretty significant damage here. And we did. Alright, so next hit will KO. As long as we're faster, we will win. And we're faster. Alright, cool. What a weird looking Pokemon. Has a very cool ability, though. Let's auto heal. Oh, you can't auto heal with revives? Come on, Pokemon. Come on. Like, the coolness factor just dies once you do something like that. Use this item. No, not on you. Restore health. We will use a revive on you. See, this is using some of my resources, but honest to goodness, like, we're so rich in resources, what's it matter? We might as well save, too. And finish this off. So, we're doing two things in this episode, mostly due to the fact that last episode was kind of uneventful in a way. I probably could have done a bit more, maybe even the whole gym battle. One of those miscalculations, but oh well. can't say I'm perfect at this. I'm betting he moves if you don't reach him within a certain time. Zeke, you managed to pin it down the Titan? That's the lurking Steel Titan. It's, well, it sure is long. I think our little friend might be even feistier now after eating those herbs. We're gonna need to do this together, Zeke. Alright, so I gotta clarify something, especially concerning this Pokemon's ability. You do not want to fight this guy with a ground type if that's all you have is like ground type moves. If you have other moves, fine. But ground moves, the reason why this Pokemon has such a cool ability is because it's literally called Earth Eater. He heals if you hit him with a ground type move. That's so cool. Let's use Flame Charge. Doesn't matter how big an opponent is, victory's gonna taste so good seasoned by my Toedscruel. Yeah, this Pokemon is super fast, considering. I think we're pretty well apt to beating this Pokemon, though. Let's use Work Up. And then we're going to just smack him with a couple of double kicks. If our teammate here decides to use something along the lines of Screech and actually hits, that would be interesting. Grass Knot. Not very effective, but it did a lot. Probably because I'm guessing this Pokemon is very heavy. Alright, double kick. I actually love double kick as a move, because I love moves that can break Substitute. It's just that it's not strong. Or strong enough. Toedscruel. Screech. And avoided the attack. We're both going to get hurt by Wrap. And let's go with a double kick again. I actually cannot stand the moves in Pokemon that use, like, feet, especially human feet, and hands and stuff like that, and the attacks, like punches and kicks. It just looks so stupid. My Pokemon do not have people's feet and hands. Let's finish them off with a Flame Charge. The wild Earthworm fainted. Good job, Tauros. Good job. And it started raining. We did it, Zeke. Way to go, little buddy. Did you get a good look at its face, though? I didn't expect a Titan to be such a little cutie. Earthworm does look kind of cute. I bet if we go in there, we'll find more of the Herba Mystica it ate before. Let's go find it before that thing can regroup. I'm sure there's some here too. Aha! I knew it. I spy Herba Mystica. You and Arvin found the salty Herba Mystica. Another successful search. We're on a roll. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Well, apparently, salty Herba Mystica helps with aching hands and feet, good for neuropathy, and numbness. When you've got muscle weakness, it supposedly builds up strength again. This'll definitely help Mabostiff feel even better. Come on, Zeke, let's get some food going. Anything you say, Arvin. Yarr! Hi-yaho! Wacha! Sorry to keep you waiting. Here you go, another of your favorite old Arvin sandwiches. And it comes with a special Titan badge. The Pokemon League might not recognize it, but I hope you appreciate it all the same. Who cares about the Pokemon League? I'm having a great time defeating these Titan Pokemon. And of course, our friend joins. Figured this might happen. Don't worry, I made extra this time for that brood of yours. Koraidon is not a brute. He is the coolest Pokemon. Well, one of the coolest. I'd say he's probably in my top 5. Coolest Pokemon of all time. And of course, we're given that wonderful beast of ours a good old sandwich. Come on out, Mabostiff. Got some for you too, bud. And at least he's eating. That's it. Small bites. Small bites. Koraidon will be able to jump higher now. Come on, at least bother to taste it before you swallow it right down, would you? This brute seems to be benefiting from the herbs too, I guess in its own sort of way. Oh yeah, before I forget, Zeke, take another look at this. There's always a Titan Pokemon near the Herba Mystica when we find him, right? Like the book says, it's not like the big old Pokemon just happen to like these herbs. It's actually something in the herbs that's making the Titan so big and strong. So does that mean a Titan's lair isn't really some kind of treasure hoard or whatever? It's just a pantry where the Titan keeps its food? Oh, you done with your sandwich, Mabostiff? Rough? You heard that right, Zeke? Mabostiff just woofed, right? Yep, he sure did. Right, I'm not imagining things. See that? I knew I wasn't just hearing things. Oh, Mabostiff, who's my best bud, huh? Who's the best of boys? You are, yes, you are. It's been so long since I heard that woof. Mabostiff is definitely getting better. Ever since I teamed up with you, good things keep happening. But we've still got 2 more herbs to go. Hope you'll stick it out until we're done. Hello, Zeke. This is Sada. I detect that Koraidon has regained more of its original power. While you're riding upon it, he seems he can now jump higher if you press and hold the B button. If you press and hold the B button, Koraidon will now be able to jump higher than before. If you give the B button a quick press, he will perform a smaller jump instead. Please continue to take good care of Koraidon. Alrighty, so I'm guessing all these caves over here were probably dug out by this Orthworm. I mean, who's to say if that's the case? But it very well could be the case. And I think we're at our limit today. This has been quite an eventful episode. We took on Iono, defeated her, destroyed the electric gym. Now we have a party that can reach up to level 35, so we're not too over-leveled. Pretty sure last time it was 25, I want to say. So I'm thinking that they're increasing my level maxes at, or 210 apiece per gym, I'm guessing. It's probably because of the level curve in this game, being that you can do way more stuff in between the gyms. So I kind of like that. But again, like I said, we're skipping out on trainer battles because, at least many of them, because my Pokemon are mostly traded, which means they're going to gain levels pretty darn quick. Let's just be real here. Like, my lowest level Pokemon right now is level 23. I do believe that even our highest level is not necessarily a, like, way out there kind of thing. Like, we're just way above what we should be at this point. I don't think that. I'm pretty sure that Orthworm was around level 30. So our next fight with Mila, for instance, is where we're definitely going. Is probably going to still be tough. However, I am planning on evolving Sharkadet finally, which will be cool, will be useful. We do have quite a few ways to beat her fire types. We have Veluza, a wonderful water type. We have Cloth, a wonderful rock type. And we have Cyclizar. Though doesn't have any super effective hits, he does have that dragon typing. And that's kind of a really useful thing if you think about it. Just having the ability to just say, okay, we're done with you. You can't bother us. You know, we have that capacity to just mow through fire types with our Pokemon right now. We can defend with our Cyclizar. We can attack with our Veluza, our Cloth, and technically we do have 2 other Pokemon that resist fire moves. So I think we're pretty set. I still think we're going to have a hard time, though. Still do. Now, the move we got, I didn't get to check out earlier, or show you. It's 70 base power, water-type physical move. The user expels pressurized water to cut at the target like a blade. This move has a heightened chance of landing a critical hit. Veluza has 2 gimmicks, and I love them both. First is his hidden ability, Sharp. Is it Sharpness? Yeah, I think it's Sharpness, which increases all cutting, slicing, slashing moves like Aqua Cutter and Slash, as well as Night Slash, Psycho Cut, Leaf Blade, so on and so forth, by 50%. That means that legitimately you can basically look at it as Aqua Cutter and Psycho Cut, which this Pokemon learns, both of them, that's going to be amazing, are just double damage, just flat out with that hidden ability. Now, we don't have that hidden ability now, but Mold Breaker's not bad either, because there are a lot of Pokemon who do have things like Water Absorb and whatnot, and we can spam Aqua Cutter and not care. But moving on with that, the other gimmick is crits. All of these moves have a heightened chance of crit. And once I can afford a good old scope lens or any other thing we can use to heighten the chance of criticals, we will not have a 12.5% crit. We will have a 50% crit. So every move is going to be 50-50 crit. Crit, crit, crit. That's amazing. And once you see the move that we're going to be getting for Veluza that will allow us to boost our stats, you're going to be like, wow, this mon is busted. And I kind of have to say I agree. Veluza is awesome. Probably my favorite water type in this gen, which is saying something because there are some pretty darn cool ones, considering. So I'm pretty darn excited. I mean, honestly, I'm very excited for the future of our Pokemon runs here in Scarlet. I want to thank you for joining me. If you like my content, please upvote and follow, or like and subscribe depending on your platform. Comment, share, do whatever you can to help me along and appreciate my videos more and join the community a little bit tighter and a little bit closer with one another. You know, trying to make a wholesome community of good gaming and good gamers. Not so easy, but with a little help, we can do it. And while you're at it, have a great and glorious day gaming.